Well, I want to try to explain this, but a little bit of it is like trying to explain, how you felt when your kid wrote you a poem or something. It isn't really going to translate. But it's important to me, and I want to talk about it. The reactions I get to talking about the life as a river metaphor there's two main prongs. One assumes that this metaphor is like about how idyllic life is. No. Then the other tack is sort of the double think on, it's supposed to mean idyllic. So, John Paul Dorn's like, it sounds like deliverance. Both of those approaches seem to me, they remind me of a part of this metaphor to me, where when I was about 8, and the one river I spent a lot of time on where there was commercial river rafting on it. When these boats came down the river, they looked like floating traffic cones. I understand as an adult, of course you're going on this and you should get the proper equipment and everything. But to me, I'm a kid playing on the river, going in and out of the water, totally free, totally tuned into that environment and accepting of it. And they're coming down with big padded vests, and they look scared. And as they go into the rapids, they look scared. And as they come out and look happy, it's like they just are on that adrenaline rush if they didn't die. And my enjoyment was totally different. As a kid, I had no fear of dying, but I also, I could analytically remember. I don't think I was in danger of dying. At least not particularly directly. And the thing is, think about it this way. Those river rafters, the last thing they want is to get into the river, to go into a rapid and end up in the river. Okay. But when you're at a river and you're looking into the water and you see a fish, and there's a fish in the river, what is the river right at that exact location of the fish? What is it made of, the river? It's made of fish. Okay, that part of the river is a fish. And insofar as that fish is conscious, that part of the river is conscious of what it's like to be that part of the river. And that's how I feel. That's how I felt. That's how I still feel. Especially swimming through a rapid. Because in a rapid, the flow is so strong, you don't decide, hey, I just want to go there. You have to go with the flow. You are a part of the current of the river. And you're a conscious part. Because you're made of the laws of physics. And you're conscious. And you're a part of the river. The river is everything, and I think it's the things on the bank of the river too, but it's definitely everything in it, and you become a part of the river, and you are the laws of physics, and how the laws of physics feel at that location in the universe. Parts of the river are conscious, like the part that I become when I'm a part of the river. And that's how I always feel. Like I'm a part of physics. Like what I am going through is what the universe is experiencing where I am. And that might sound phantasmagorical to some of you. But the fact is, if you think you are the laws of physics and that the laws of physics explain you, then that's what's going on. You are a part of the material universe. Somehow, parts of the material universe can think, have emotions, have attitudes, choices. They still remain a part of the universe, a part of the physics of the universe. So, to me, this metaphor is a lot about communing with nature in a lower level, lower than just, oh, look at the trees and the flowers and I'm really comfortable with nature. No, but with the actual laws of physics, with the way things move, with the fact that you're nothing but a bunch of things in motion. And it's sad because I just don't think, I'm explaining this metaphor for my own reasons. I don't think most anybody else can get. I don't see how you can have access. I don't think you can just imagine what it's like, you know, underwater, intentionally, you know, in a class 3 rapid or whatever. And how the power of the river becomes yours when you're a part of the river. And not power over the parts that are elsewhere, but just your little part. And not power like control, but power like responsibility. Like, I am a part of the flow. Right? Y'all feel so detached. You know? Y'all have your life vests on. And you're all like, don't want to see the river as beneficial and lovely because you're afraid you're going to fall in it. That's how you seem to me.